Hi everyone, I'm Paul Smith. I'm Vice President for Litigation and Strategy at the Campaign Legal Center in Washington, D.C. One thing that contributed to a successful election this year was a lot of work by a lot of organizations and lawyers, including many at Campaign Legal Center, which spent months in advance of the election pushing the states, suing the states to try to make it easier for people to vote, to remove artificial barriers, which at least in a time of pandemic make no sense. Georgia is certainly one of the examples of a state where participation went way up. And, a lot of that credit for that goes to Fair Fight Action and other groups down there on the ground who are simply out trying to get people to register and participate over months and months and months. We were proud to have been involved with Fair Fight Action in their litigation against the state. And I think that litigation was useful because it was pushing the state to do as good a job as possible. Do it a lot better than, for example, they had done it in the primaries when we saw long, long lines, particularly in areas with high African-American population. I think we're going to see that the systems are not going to go all back the way they were. And I think what we're going to see, not everywhere, but in many states, is excuse-free access to early voting by mail, retention of the extended hours for early voting, which we saw in many states, rather than having people expect that they're going to vote only on election day. People have gotten used to the idea that they have 6 weeks, 2 months to vote, and they're not going to want to have everything compressed back down into a final couple of days or 3 days. So I think those changes are the kinds of changes that coming out of the pandemic are likely to stick.